What's up, ladies and gents? Happy Monday. Anthony here with Special Analysis. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're going to cover a pre-market NASDAQ setup. Now, pre-market, what does that mean? It means before the opening bell. Futures, which is what I trade, they run on what's called the Globex market. The Globex market starts at 6 p.m. the night before, runs through 5:30 the following day, and then repeats itself from Sunday evening all the way till Friday evening. And that's essentially how it works. So it does give you the opportunity to get to the computer earlier. So if you have a job to go to or a business to tend to, there's no excuse, especially when it comes to trading futures. They trade around the clock. Guys, remember, the entire world is trading our futures market. So with that being said, there's literally no excuse. So let's look at this NASDAQ 100 opportunity this morning. Teed up right around, I would say 8:20-ish. And let me talk you through what I was interpreting. So I'm a price action trader. I look at price action. So many traders get focused in on just looking at one candle or two or three candles, and they miss the big picture. Well, what the SA bars do is they take the market chatter and they really clean them up nicely, which prints beautifully. And when they print like this, guys, it's like, it's just life-changing how clean the chart looks. So let's just acknowledge what exists here. We have a low, we have a higher low, we have a high, and we have a prior high. So that's from here over is what we're seeing before this trigger transpires. So I have a higher low and a higher high. The definition of a trend is higher lows and higher highs, or lower highs and lower lows, okay? So we've established impulse, correction, impulse. Now, we don't know that this trigger here is going to set up, but we do know that there is a little area here of support or demand, whichever term you were brought into this industry using. Either support or demand is in this area. And how do I know that? Because the SA bars beautifully print this little two-candle indecision pattern. So you can see we have a doji style candle that's red, a doji style candle that's green. That is two candles, identical, different colors, telling me as the trader that I need to look at this because something here was a period of indecision. And then from this period of indecision, the buyers took over. Right? We extended away from this period of indecision. So what's likely to happen next when we revisit that same area of indecision that's already been decided in the favor of the buyers because it was proven right here? Well, we correct back through, pull through the profit band, print our trigger candle right in line with this demand zone or this support zone or range, whatever you want to call it. And guys, the NASDAQ just didn't look back, took a huge push up, hesitated for a second or so at the opening bell, and then just ripped higher, $119, 476 ticks. All I did was identify two higher highs, two higher lows, and a little demand area or support range that I was looking for price to test and exit. And guess what happened? That's exactly what it did. Now, if you don't feel like you're capable of making these decisions or interpretations, I should say, for yourself, recognizing the higher lows, recognizing the higher highs, recognizing the support area, well, you can trade live with me in addition to purchasing the software if you desire to. It's not included. It's a separate subscription. But if you say, hey, listen, not only do I want this incredible technology, but I want somebody to interpret it with me or alongside me, well, that opportunity exists as well. So that's ultimately up to you, a choice you need to make. If you feel, hey, listen, I'm very competent, I can find areas of higher lows and higher highs and identify support range while the market's transpiring on the fly, then maybe I don't need Anthony. And that's all fine and well. Like, listen, I'm not here to tell you what you do or don't need. But if you want somebody to go, hey, listen, we've made a series of higher highs, a series of higher lows, we're pulling back into an area that price action had indecision that the buyers ultimately took over, and we could get a new we could get a fresh buy signal here. You may want to be prepared for this. Now, if you missed this and you said, "Oh, I didn't feel comfortable. I wasn't ready. I wasn't present at the time." Well, we caught a little bit more than half of this move from the technical charts, which my next video will entail the technical setup, where we absolutely nailed from here to there, and the price never looked against us. So whether you took the profit pack trade that I had openly discussed, or you took the technical trade that I had openly discussed, either way, you had a chance before 10 a.m. to have paid your mortgage by just using the NASDAQ 100. So guys, the next step for you to take is to go to anthonyspecial.com/profit pack, watch a whole bunch of the videos, get a full understanding of what the technology is, how it works, write down a list of questions, and then you're going to email me, info@specialanalysis.com. I'm going to address your questions, and if you decide that you need a one-on-one to better understand the profit pack, I can offer that for you. I schedule those meetings during the afternoons, during the weekdays. If you're ready to get started, you pick the package you want. Within 24 hours, I'll have you your downloads, and you'll be off and running. But guys, the reality is easy to identify, massive moves. It's Monday morning. You're out of the market by 9:35, and you've made an absolute boatload of money. It's not that hard. Okay? Traders fail because they complicate it. And again, if you need somebody to tell you, hey, there's a series of higher lows. Hey, there's a series of higher highs. Hey, price may retrace and retest this support range for you, I would be more than happy to interpret it for you if you decide you'd like to join the daily live trade room. But guys, again, if you do nothing, nothing changes. If trading's for you, this is worth your time to closely examine. There's a training webinar below and links below. Watch it. Send me a list of your emails, and I will absolutely, positively respond. And again, if you need one-on-one attention, we'll have that conversation. It's not a big deal. If you have questions about any of the other products or services I offer, my email's on the screen and in the comments below. I'm here to serve retail traders. I'm here to make their lives easier from the lessons I have learned along my 12-year journey. I will see you in the next video. I wish you a beautiful and blessed day. And guys, what a spectacular way to start the week on the NASDAQ 100 with nearly 500 ticks.